Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and we've got another scary headline. I'm not afraid to talk about this stuff, though. I'm going to address it. I'm going to highlight the good, and I'm going to highlight the bad. And in this case, it's not something that's, it's not good news, fine, but it's not exactly the end of the world, and I'm going to articulate why. But here is the headline from crypto media outlet U Today. XRP to lose $50 million worth of daily trading volume as another exchange announces delisting. Oh my god, another delisting. Oh my god, XRP to zero. No. That is... the good news here, I'll say this here even at the outset of the video here. This did not in the least sway the XRP market. These headlines don't have that effect, but still we're getting stories about this, and it's fine to cover this stuff. I guess I'm just saying I'd kind of appreciate it if proper context were provided. And I like You Today, by the way. I do like this outlet here, and I get it. They're doing what they can to get the clicks. That's fine. They're usually pretty good. No, none of these entities are perfect, and they have multiple writers, so you're going to get various writers that will drive. You can kind of tell two different narratives, but they're nowhere near the Bitcoin maxi level that you'd find from newsbtc.com or bitcoinist.com or anything like that. So I'm going to run through it. Also, I want to talk about this. Here's a headline from CoinDesk. Also sounds kind of negative. XRP pump fails to materialize as price crashes 40% from day's high. And if you're in the XRP community, you're aware of this. It happened just yesterday, but I've got some things to say about this particular piece. Now, I do want to be clear that I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I just am an enthusiast within the XRP community. I like talking about these topics, and I run this YouTube channel purely as a hobby that is all that it is. I very much appreciate the support, though. Speaking of which, if you would please ever so delicately tap the like button, I'd appreciate it, because it will tell the YouTube machine that you don't completely hate this particular latest Moon Lambo hot jam, and as a result of such, YouTube will be more likely to suggest this to people that it thinks have similar interests, which I'd appreciate. And also go ahead and subscribe if you've not yet done so, because if you don't, I think, you know it, I know it, you know that I know it, your life will never truly be complete without your daily dose of Moon Lambo action. Requiring a subscription. All right, so into this piece now. And again, XRP $50 million worth of trading volume as another exchange announces delisting. Cryptocurrency derivatives exchange Prime XBT will delist the XRP cryptocurrency on February 15th at 1500 UTC, according to its February 1st announcement. Oh no, sky's falling, guys. I've never even heard of Prime XBT. What the? It looks like somebody was typing the name of the cryptocurrency exchange, they typed it up, but then I don't know if they sneezed and XBT came out and then they didn't correct it or something like that. That could very well be what happened, by the way. That's my bet anyway. Two trading pairs, XRP USD and XRP BTC, will be ultimately removed from the exchange. Now, to me, I gotta tell you, so I can understand halting, I can respect that, but if you're talking about outright delisting, that seems a little extreme to me. Is there a legit legal reason for doing that? If there is, okay, fine. I guess, true enough. Ask 5 lawyers, for an opinion on the same topic, get 5 different opinions. Okay, I got it. So maybe they did perceive this to be less risky, and maybe they still are like every other cryptocurrency exchange on the planet that's halted trading. Maybe they still plan to bring it back, but it's still not as fun to see something like that. And so this is clearly not going to be a problem in the least. First of all, they're not even the United States, right? It's if they are, then that was another option up until this point. Nobody talked about it. I don't know anything about them. Seriously, that the name Prime XBT, the result of a sneeze, it doesn't even sound familiar to me, to be perfectly honest. But take a look at this. You're talking about $50 million of daily trading volume. $50 million. That sounds like a lot, doesn't it? Until you hop over to CoinMarketCap and you realize that volume for XRP over the last 24 hours is $33.5 billion with a B. So that $50 million that's going to go evaporate, it's basically a rounding error. And even at that, I'm not convinced it's all going to go away. I think the people that want to trade it, they're just going to go to a different platform and trade it. So minus 50 here, plus 50 there. Perhaps. That could be that's reasonable to suspect that may happen, but you're talking about $33.5 billion. And again, the market didn't care about this. I don't think the markets cared about a halting of XRP trading since Coinbase announced that that's what they were doing, which sounded very scary at the time. And so there you go. I don't know. I'm just saying, I personally don't think that it matters. Now into this, excuse me, from CoinDesk, XRP pump fails to materialize as price crashes 40% from day's high. Oh my gosh. And you know that the authors at CoinDesk, they just like live to be able to write these types of headlines. Don't you think? Just in a general sense. There's a reason that they've been called FUD Desk by the XRP community for years and years and years. It's a not so affectionate term that I'd say has been earned to this point. Although I certainly acknowledge that there are different writers with different intentions, have different feelings about Ripple and XRP. I'm just saying in a general sense, kind of tired of seeing that crap from them. It was worse back in 2017, though. Anyway, XRP has crashed hard from 2-month highs reached early Monday, with a planned community buying effort failing to yield desired results. Look, so many people in the community, fine, some bought it like it was going to be a real thing, just like you saw with GameStop or with Dogecoin, this or that. I articulated, even as late as like the evening before all of this, I said I was skeptical it would happen. I didn't deny that it would happen. I said I'm skeptical, and for good reason. It ended up being a buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing, right? Which again, I mentioned just the other day too. It's like you saw that with the when the rumor got out about on-demand liquidity, then known as XRapid in 2018. There was a rumor out, which ended up proving to be true, by the way, that XRapid, utilizing XRP as a bridge currency, was about to go live, and it was probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ahead of time. Like the price pump from 20-something cents to, I think, like 77 cents, somewhere around there anyway, at its peak. And then when the news hit, the price of XRP tanked, and people were scratching their heads like, what the hell? This is the exciting news we were waiting for. I'm like, no, this is not how it works. The people, the excitement the leading up to this, that's when the price was built into XRP. And similarly, if you've got all these, like every human on the freaking planet that's interested in XRP knew that everybody allegedly was going to start buying at the same time. So what do? They bought before that in anticipation of it, and then leading up to that, they sold. In fact, people started selling. Check this out. They even note here. XRP pulled back from 75 cents, so that was more or less its high just yesterday. Pulled back from 75 cents to 60 cents ahead of the crowd buying, which was supposed to start at 8:30, but losses extended in short order to 40 cents. And so the point being, it was already pulling back before the alleged purchasing, the pumping was supposed to happen. And so there are multiple reasons I'll never support a pump group. Like it's like people lose real money that way. And on top of that, there are legal implications. I made a video about that. Like even if you don't care about the first one, what about the second one? What about the legal implications? Especially if you're talking about it on the internet, just beware. Seek advice from a legal professional, because I don't have a legal background. I'm just sharing with you opinions that I've gotten from others, including Jeremy Hogan, who is an attorney and has talked about this on his YouTube channel. And so I just tried to help to spread the word here. But the reason that XRP was heading up in the first place, it was ultimately because the chart said it was about to happen. Even before news of this stupid pump group hit the internet, I was reporting for days leading up to that. Hey, the charts say this is about to happen, so there's always an excuse for what's happened. Last time we saw, XRP price rally in November, it's because the Spark token. People want to get in this or that, and I'm just like, no. The chart formations said it was imminent and about to happen, and then it went up. I'm not denying that some people anecdotally would go ahead and purchase more. I'm not saying there are zero humans that would do that just to get extra Spark token, fine. But that was not the reason for all this. It was in the charts, period. And too many people are thinking that that's the fundamental reason, or in this case, the pump group was the fundamental reason for this. And I'm not saying it had no effect. I'm saying that XRP was going to go anyway. And of course, after going up, it was going to have a retracement. That's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it looks like to me, because I'm not a chart analyst. I'm following all sorts of chart analysts, and this is what I keep seeing from them, these types of ideas here. So look, I don't know how long it's going to take for it to ramp up again, but I tell you, analysts that I'm following, they're saying, look, as a result of all this action, the charts are now indicating that what used to be resistance has become support, and so things are still heading in the right direction. And even though there's all this uncertainty around what's happening with the SEC versus Ripple, All of that, and I admit it makes holding XRP more risky, fine. But still, I just keep seeing that XRP in a general sense, to me, there is evidence that it's just going to continue to follow the general trend of the crypto asset class. It's just, to me, it's weird to think that S-word coins could pump, and there are over 7,000 cryptocurrencies, but XRP is the one that's no longer going to follow based on irrationality. No, it is going to follow based on irrationality. Humans emotionally buying and selling, the FOMOing in, the panic selling, all of that. There's no indication that's stopping. You just got a bunch of people that exited or reduced their XRP positions as a result of the scary XRP news. And I don't blame them for doing that. It admittedly is scary stuff. But after that, the people that, there were all sorts of people that saw it as a, blood in the streets opportunity. Let's go ahead and purchase this stuff on the cheap. And, it's XRP after that looks to me like it just continues to, in a broader sense, follow the market. So I don't make price predictions. I don't know for sure where it's going to go. Could it go to zero? Yeah. Do I think it will? No. Well, if I thought that, I wouldn't be holding it, frankly. But I don't know how this is all going to pan out. There's a reason I don't make price predictions. It would be disingenuous. I'm just optimistic that over the long haul, based on all knowledge available to me, that, the idea of long-term viability of XRP still makes sense. That's just my humble opinion. But I will go ahead and wrap up there. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.